Good morning, everyone. Now, let's start our today's program. Before we start our program, I want to say something. Don't aim for success if you want it. Don't aim for success if you want it. Just do what you love and believe in. And it will come naturally. A very warm good morning to all dignitaries, guests, and delegates with great joy and immense exhalations. Myself, Mrs. Irfana Khwaja, feel privileged to extend my warm welcome to you in our program, Weekly Katha Kathan, arranged on account of Mahatma Gandhi. One who is our great leader, who was fought for our nation. Before, I want to present one of the poem on Mahatma Gandhi. Let's start. एक थे अपने मोहन गांधी, साथ वो लाए थे एक आंधी, हाथ में लाठी घड़ी भी लटके, चश्मा पहने तन के पतले, दो कपड़ों में चलते रहते, पैदल चलते कभी न थकते, अंग्रेजों को मार भगाया, भारत को आजाद करवाया. Now, I would like to say about our program. Yesterday was 12th October, was the third day of our program, Katha Kathan. And we have get the best response from site, whether it is online program or offline program. And I'm very thank you to all of them. Today is our fourth day of our program, and I welcome our today's President, Honorable Rohini Chindarkar Madam, Secretary of Anuyog Shikshan Sanstha, Chief Guest, Mr. Sakaram Patil Sir, Bhai Sahib Chindarkar Sir, and I welcome all the principals, teachers, and all my dear students. Okay, now before start the program, why we have arranged this story program in school? What is the main motive behind the Katha Kathan online story program? See, because of during the pandemic, 1.5 years we have spent whole day in home. We are attending online classes, right? Some of the students are attending willingly. They are working their work properly, responding their teachers properly. If they have any doubts, they are asking to the teachers properly. But there are many students, those who are not showing any interest. They are keeping the cameras off, keeping the mic mute, not responding. But when the school started, our Anuyog Shikshan Sanstha had decided, why don't we start a Katha Kathan program to motivate our students regarding reading, writing, because all have totally lost in their world. They are not giving any concentration regarding their studies. So what is the main aim of this program? To make our students bring again their interest in reading, writing. Almost all students have lost their morals and ethics values also. So to overcome with all these problems, our Anuyog Shikshan Sanstha have arranged this Katha Kathan program to inculcate the values amongst all our students. Okay, so now I would like to welcome our all storyteller students. Our storyteller students is Nikhil Sarmalkar, Miss Shivani Dubey, and Nupur Tandil. These are the students who's going to say the story in today's program. See, every program are incomplete and it's not powerful without the welcoming song. So I request Mr. Ganesh Sawant sir and our singing team to present our welcome song.
पाहुण्यांच्या स्वागताचा सोहळा संमेलनाचा पाहुण्यांच्या स्वागताचा स्वागतम सुस्वागतम स्वागतम सुस्वागतम स्वागतम सुस्वागतम स्वागतम सुस्वागतम पाहुण्यांच्या आगमनाने ज्ञान मंदिर धन्य झाले पाहुण्यांच्या संमेलनाचा पाहुण्यांच्या स्वागताचा सोहळा संमेलनाचा पाहुण्यांच्या स्वागताचा स्वागतम सुस्वागतम स्वागतम सुस्वागतम स्वागतम सुस्वागतम स्वागतम सुस्वागतम सोहळ्याच्या या प्रसंगी गीत आमचे आगळे सोहळ्याच्या या प्रसंगी गीत आमचे आगळे पाहुण्यांच्या स्वागताला गंधरस हा सरसळे पाहुण्यांच्या स्वागताला गंधरस हा सरसळे संगीताच्या या स्वराने गंधरस हा जाणण्या संगीताच्या या स्वराने गंधरस हा जाणण्या सोहळा संमेलनाचा पाहुण्यांच्या स्वागताचा सोहळा संमेलनाचा पाहुण्यांच्या स्वागताचा स्वागतम सुस्वागतम स्वागतम सुस्वागतम स्वागतम सुस्वागतम स्वागतम सुस्वागतम ला 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 ला
Thank you, sir, and our singing team. Every day, our singing team is presenting new welcome songs, which are very interestingly all are listening, but no one's are giving very big round of applause. It's looking like an energy-less applause. So let's start once again. Give a big round of applause. Yes, very good. Till the end of the program, I want this kind of energy from you all, because you are the motivators for us, for our students, those who are going to present the story. If you will not motivate them, what they will think? I think we are not presenting our stories properly. That's why no one are giving big round of applauses. No one are cheering up us. Understood? If you will give big round of applauses, you will cheer us. What they will think? Yes, we are doing very well, and then they will perform more nicely in this program. So don't stop clapping after each and every performance. Now, I request to Preeti Singh, teacher of Anuyog Vidyalaya, to give introduction of our guest. Preeti Singh, teacher, please come on stage and give introduction of our guest.
A very warm good morning to one and all present here. Myself, Preeti Singh. Students, I want to ask you something. Just tell me, what do you mean by school? School क्या है बेटा? एक ऐसा जहां पर हमारे भारत देश की भविष्य की नींव रची जाती है. You know, our children from standard 5th to 8th, they are taking part in Sanskriti Samvardhan Pratishthan, and you know, children, they are scoring very good marks in that. So this is not the end of the journey, children. Now our school are organizing another online program, that is storytelling program. I hope you all will enjoy this. Now I extend a very warm welcome to our today's president, that is Honorable Srimati Rohini Tai Madam. Children, no need of introduction of herself, because you all know that she is having a very good leadership quality, and she is a very excellent administrative power also. She is having very good, excellent and administrative power. Children, she is the secretary of Anuyog Shikshan Sanstha. So I am requesting Asmita Madam to give flower to our today's president. Children, please clap. Thank you. Now, I extend another warm welcome to our today's chief guest, that is Sakharam Patil sir. Sakharam Patil sir, his education quality is very high. He has completed his M.Com, MA in education, and he has completed his GDC and A. Okay, and as well as he is having 30 years of teaching experience in our school. As well as he is the moderator and examiner in HSC board. Okay, HSC board, he is the moderator and examiner. Not only this, he has received two best teaching award. One is in our school and second is Rotary Club. Okay. Now I am requesting Asmita madam to give flower to our today's chief guest. Now I am welcoming our three little stars, a very good storyteller. First one is Nikhil Sharmalkar and second Shivani Dubey, third Nupur Tande. Children, they are having a very good modulation. They are having a very good voice modulation. I think you will learn something from them. So now I am concluding my introduction over here, and I hand over further thing to Irfana teacher. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Priti Miss, for giving introduction of our guest. Now, see students, in front of us, we have such a great personalities like Chindarkar Madam and Sakharam Patil Sir. Those who have knowledge, is a full of knowledge, which every day they are sharing with us. Now today, all of you have get the chance to gather the knowledge from Madam and Sir. So you are very lucky you got this chance. I hope you all also don't want to miss this chance, right? Yes or no? Yes, very good. Shall I start now with the storyteller students? We will go ahead. Now, I would like to call our first storyteller. Our first storyteller is Nikhil Salmalkar. Please come on stage to present your story. Give a big round of applause.
My name is Nikhil Salmalkar. My story name is Enjoy Your Life at Every Move. Once, a fisherman was sitting near seashore under a shadow of tree, saying poem. श्रावण मासी हर्ष मानसी हिरवळ दाटी चोहीकडे क्षणात येते सरसर शिरवे क्षणार्थ फिरुनी ऊनकडे. Suddenly, a rich businessman passing by approached him and inquired as to why he was sitting under the tree, saying poem and not work. To this, the poor fisherman replied that he had caught enough fishes for the day. Hearing this, the rich man got angry and said, "Why don't you catch more fishes instead of sitting in shadow, wasting your time?" Fisherman asked, "What would I do by catching more fishes?" Businessman said, "You could catch more fishes, sell them, and earn more money, and buy a bigger boat." Fisherman said, "What would I do then Businessmen say you could go fishing in deep water, catch even more fishes and earn even more money. Fishermen say, what would I do then? Businessmen say, you could buy many boats and employ many people to work for you and earn even more money. Fishermen say, what would I do then? Businessmen say, you could be a rich businessman like me. Fishermen say, what would I do then? Businessmen say, you could then enjoy the life peacefully. Fishermen say, isn't that what I am doing now? Moral of the story. You don't need to wait for tomorrow to be happy and enjoy your life. You don't even need to be more rich, more powerful to enjoy your life. Life is at this moment. Enjoy it fully. Thank you.
Very nice story, Nikhil. Keep it up. Okay. Students, have you liked the story? Yes. I can't hear you. Have you liked the story? Yes. In next program, you will also prepare story like this. Sorry? Yes. Okay. So we will get to see new faces with the new stories. Now, see, we are going to give some appreciation to the Nikhil. Why? Because we have presented very nice story with a flower. Now, I would like to call Asmita teacher to give a flower to Nikhil. He presented very nice story. Give a big round of applause. See, students, what message we get from the story? Learn to enjoy every minute of life. Learn to enjoy every minute of life. Be happy now. Don't wait for something outside of yourself to make you happy in future. Think how really precious is the time you have to spend, whether it's at work or with your family. Every minute should be enjoyed and saved. Thank you. Now I would like to call our second storyteller, Shivani Dubey, to expose her story. Shivani Dubey, please come on stage.
Good morning to one and all. Good morning to one and all present over here. Today, I am going to say a story on good thoughts and bad thoughts. There was a very old school in a city in which all the middle class children around came for study. A new teacher had come to that school to teach. It had been a few weeks for the teacher. All the children of the class liked the teacher more than other teachers because they used to teach well as well, entertain the children daily with new stories or games. One day, the teacher came to the class and told all the children that I will take a test for you guys tomorrow. So everyone should prepare well. Everyone agreed. The next day, all the children reached school with complete preparation and started waiting for the teacher. Come and sit in the class. The school bells rang like as usual. The teacher came to the class and gave the answer sheet in which the answers was written to all the children and said that now you can start writing everything. After a while, the teacher gave the question paper which had only a small dot and said that now you can start writing everything. All the children were looking and thinking about that small dot, but still they wrote something about that dot. Someone wrote about the place of that black dot, and someone wrote the black color written in. After writing, everyone given their answer sheet to the teacher. The teacher read all those answers loud to all the children. They were waiting to hear all those answers was right, but the teacher even did told that this exam was not to prove right or wrong or to give you a number, but to give you a very important lesson. And that learning is you all wrote something about that small dot in your answer sheet, but nobody written about your big white space in your answer sheet. Similarly, even if there are thousands of good things in the people, we see their evil scores, and the same applies to us. That we are having lot of strength in us, but we cry only thinking about our weakness. The moral of the story: we all have both evils and good. There is something good inside someone and the evils inside it. So don't judge anyone too quickly. Instead of paying too much attention to the people or their evils, focus on the good. Thank you.
Well done, Shivani. Very nice story you have presented. Now I would like to request our today's president, Rohini Chindaka madam, to give flower to our today's storyteller. Please give a big round of applause. Thank you, madam. See, don't allow yourself to be bogged down by the negative thinkings of others. Let's go to our third storyteller. Now I would like to call Nupur Tandil, our today's last storyteller, to present here.
Very good morning, everyone. Nupur Rajasthan. My story name is The Angry Dog. A few decades ago, there was a carpenter who lived in the wood with his son named John. John was a very good child, but he has a problem with his anger. He used to talk very rudely to the people around him. Whenever his classmates tried to talk with him, he replied aggressively. His neighbors, relatives were fed of him and they left him alone. Seeing this, his father got very upset. They tried to encourage their son to speak well, politely, with smile and laugh. But John never changed his behavior. One day, his father thought one idea. They called his son and gave a full bag of nails and told, son, whenever you got angry, take out one nail from the bag and hit it in the face with hammer. John agreed and do exactly that what his father told to do. A very next day, he noticed that he hit 40 nails. Gradually, he started to control his anger. After a few days, he noticed that he hit 30 nails. He realized that the counting of the nails has been decreased. And one day, it came that he did not have to hit a single nail. He was very surprised. He told this to his father, and his father told, son, now remove all the nails which you were hit in the face. John removed all the nails and noticed that the face got numerous holes. His father felt face got many holes and will never look like before. Similarly, anger, weakness, arrogance gives a wound to the people. It doesn't matter how many times we say sorry. So don't be angry in a little things because it creates a gap between the people which we love. Anger kills our hidden qualities. It makes us weak. So self-control is much better than dealing with the problem which caused by anger. When we can't handle what's happening, then challenge yourself to handle it. That's what your power is. Thank you.
superb story, Nupur. Now, I request Sakaram Patil sir to give flower to our storyteller. Thank you so much, sir. See, people will always notice the change in your attitude. People always notice the change in your attitude towards them, but they will never notice its behavior that made you change. So this is the reason you have to control your anger, your aggression, because people will always notice the one thing. He is a very aggressive and she is a very aggressive. But no one will be try to find out what is the reason behind it. So what we have to do to control our anger? We have to do our exercise, or you can sit at one place, drink one glass of water and keep yourself calm. Now, we have done with our all three stories. Students, anyone want to express your view regarding all these three stories? Anyone are interested? Okay, yes. Please come on stage. Give a big round of applause for us.
I just want to share my own thoughts. You cannot see your face in the boiling water. Similarly, you cannot see the anger in the state. You cannot see the truth in the state of anger. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. I feel that human mind makes pleasure in doing good to another. Thank you. My name is Bhakti Rao from Standard 8B.
Very nice, Bhakti. You have expressed your view. Very good. Okay. Now, after listening all the stories, even I want to present a short story. Okay. So today my story is about the marble tile and a marble statue. So you all know the difference between the marble tile and marble statue. Marble tiles which we are using on the floor, staircase, in our rooms, right? The statue which enhance the beauty of our house, garden, right? Halls. So we are going to see what is the difference and how they both are doing composition on it. See, in the middle of the city, there was a one museum. And in the museum, the staircase is full of marble tiles. Okay, but at the right side of the center, they have kept the marble statue, which is enhancing the beauty of museum. From all over the world, people are visiting in the museum, but no one are noticing the marble tile, marble staircase. What they are noticing directly, they are seeing, admiring the statue. So at the one night, the marble tile talked with the marble statue. And it questioned to the marble statue, you and me are come from the same place, yes or no? The statue said, yes, we are came from same place. Okay, we are came from same mind. Then marble statue said, yes, so what? Then what he asked again, okay, but we are transported in the same lorry. Then again marble statue said, yes, but why you are doing so much questions to me today? He said, it is very unfair with me. Don't you think so? So statue replied, what unfair happened with you? Even I don't understand what you are trying to say. Then marble tile replied, see, everyone's are coming, stepping on me, but no one noticed my beauty or me. All are coming, walking on me, and just they are admiring your beauty only. but why no one's are noticing to me? So what the marble statue replied, oh my dear friend, you and me both are set beside. Then sculptor had chosen you first to give a beautiful, to create a beautiful piece from you. But what you did on that time, have you remembered? So what he said, yes, I remembered. They are using very sharpened tools on me. They are very bad. They are not feeling about me how I will feel. Then the marble statue replied, that's why when you denied, the sculptor had given up and they started doing work on me. And I was the one who's tolerating all the pain of sharpened tools. And I am waiting to become a modern piece over there. I have faced many problems when the sculptor working on me. But did I said anything? Did I denied anything? No, because in a life, if you want to achieve anything, then you have to face many problems. You will not get anything easily. Statue said. After that, Marble Tile replied, yes, but I was not able it. So what the statue said, yeah, but this is your problem. If you will bear all the pains, then today you will stand at my place. But you had denied, so you became a marble tile and I became a beautiful statue because I have bared all the pains. Because you denied, you can't blame others that others all coming and keeping step on me and admiring you because this is your mistake. If you want to achieve anything in your life, then you have to sacrifice many things. You have to face many problems. But the one thing you have to keep in mind, never give up. Never give up. Thank you. Now, I request to our chief guest, Mr. Sakaram Patil sir, to guide our students and motivate them for the better future.
Good morning to one and all. Honorable President of today's Kathakathan program, Mrs. Professor Rohini Devi Chindarwala Madam, the Secretary of Aniyog Shikshan Sanstha, Honorable the Founder of Aniyog Shikshan Sanstha, energetic personality who is sitting in Tabalgarh Sabha, none other than Bhai Chindarwala sir, respected organizer of this program, Vasundhara Madam, and again Rohini Devi Chindarwala Madam, respected the headmistress of primary section, Mrs. Harshada Deksha Madam, headmistress, due to some reason not present over here, secondary, Mrs. Swarna Nisha Madam, the supervisor of Aniyog Secondary School, Mr. Ganesh Karwande sir, all primary, secondary, Marathi, English medium teachers, my brothers and sisters who are present over here, and the storytellers who are sitting on this dais, and all my dear friends, and all those are listening over here. A very nice program being organized by Aniyog Shikshan Sanstha. The object behind organizing this program, before that, again, I would like to thank to the organizers for inviting me as a chief guest of today's program. And I'm really happy by listening to all the stories, and warm welcome by the children who nicely sung welcome song. Now I got an opportunity, but I have very less time to express my thoughts in English. Students, why such programs organized? Because these programs give you many extra benefits. That is, so extracurricular activities give some extra benefits. Now, I like to try speak British English. That is not British English. Though I try to speak such a British English, but automatically it comes to my mother tongue, because my mother tongue is Marathi. Okay, whenever person gives speech in English, though he is a well-known person, but ultimately he is Marathi. Whenever Sethi Madam teaches you, automatically Tony is South Indian. Whenever UP teachers or professors or guest express their thoughts, some automatically goes to Hindi tuning, like this happens. But students, such a program are very beneficial because it broadens your perspectives. As these students, the storytellers express very nice stories, so it broadens their perspectives rather than those are not participating. At 1 hour, Nikhil Parvekar, he said that time is very important. As I said in our university, time, use much importance to time. It is said that an inch of time can buy an inch of gold, but an inch of gold cannot buy an inch of time. So remember that, as he said. Then, as our second storyteller said, it builds your skills. Organizing some co-curricular activities, it builds your skills like teamwork, leadership. Now, the example sitting over here, our president today's program, Professor Vinitha Chindra Madam, having good leadership quality. Though she is not fluent in English, but she can administer well. Why? Because she has achieved that leadership quality. So, organizing such program, you will get such a leadership quality rather than studying only academics. Then just to basic creative thinking. It's also storytelling, poetry telling, and all other curricular activities. Okay, so to get creative thinking. Before telling something, I have to think of it. All these stories, whatever may be written by, but before I have to tell, I have to express, first I have to think or I have to create. But Ansalima, a very nice story she told, the statue. Okay, and see the styles, and the statue will now there was statue over here, Sane Guruji statue over here. Now due to some, it is adjusted somewhere. Same thing. We are sitting, we are here running on these tiles, but doesn't matter. What the statue, my name is Pez, I don't want to repeat it. So these things are happening. For science exhibition, your teamwork is important. For sports, your teamwork is important. Though now the captain of present Indian cricket team, do you know who is the captain of present Indian cricket team? One day, T20 or Test. Who is none other than Virat Kohli. Do you watch it cricket or not? Now IPL is going on. Do you know his qualification? Virat Kohli's qualification? Have you listened his speech? What fluent. What a clear thoughts he expressed. He just passed 9th standard. You don't believe that. Google, you will come to know. Just passed 9th standard, but now leading all Indian cricket team. Why? Because of leadership quality. How this quality got? Because of these co-curricular activities conducted. So our Aniyog Shikshan Samstha has been conducting for many years these co-curricular activities. The object behind it to learn student these extra qualities which is beyond the syllabus. The students again engage critical thinking. Critical thinking. I am giving an example. A second standard student studying in Singaraya school, a very great school, very popular school, is my neighbor's grandson. But every day in the morning 9 o'clock, he knocks my door, he comes in my house, and he called my missus as Ajit. Ajit, please, because he do breakfast with my missus every day. So he is studying, but he every day insists to my missus, please Ajit. So what my missus replies? See, you have to tell before. Now how can I tell you the story? Because I have to think about it. But he always insists, please. Then my missus, while doing this chapati, think something differently. And while taking breakfast, she says some stories about Ramayana, about Mahabharata. Why these stories are important? Ramayana and Mahabharata, where we get value of education, value of teamwork. How Ram won the battle against Ravana? Because of teamwork. Okay? He wouldn't do anything. Ram himself wouldn't do anything because of Vanarsena, because of Hanuman, because of Sugriva. You know, you all Sunday students, you have learned Ramayana, so I will not go in detail. So that is what I want to say, creative thinking. So you learn creative thinking. Now see, in this pandemic situation, though I know English, see, I learned up to 12th standard in Marathi medium. 11th, 12th, there was semi-English for me. Only 3 account and economics in English, other 3 in Marathi. Then graduation, I did in English. Post-graduation, I did in English. Now, as Madam said, to become a teacher, you require professional qualification. And that is B.Ed. B.Ed must. Okay, Madam forget to tell you the professional qualification. Now, in this pandemic situation, time is there, 2 minutes. Yes, should I wind up, Madam? In this pandemic, I want to pass on message. Though I am having 30 year experience during this pandemic situation lockdown, whenever I used to read Times of India newspaper, whenever I find new words, though I know the meaning, but I wanted to know in Marathi what it expressed. I have written in this diary every day 5 to 10 words in English, which are new for me or which I know the meaning, but I wanted to clear it. So I can show this President Madam. Every day, date-wise, I have to 10 English words, even though I am going to read. Why? Because whenever I am being called for such program, I should be complete for students. These things you have to do as your madam said. So build your confidence. Program conducting object of program build your confidence. Then helps in the development in social skill which is required nowadays. Best example that our founder, very energetic, you are seeing every day. I said, Srinivas sir, what is social skill? Okay, every day he is engaged in a different social work because he himself helps to organize such programs. So develop social skill, it is important, and after all, build your ability, and nothing but academic study is important. Academic you are doing. Students, I got less time. I have to give you more things. One thing I am telling again, seeing this, you have such a instrument. English stories. Again I have downloaded English stories app. You can download. I am student, I am very practical. I don't want to give things on the American student. First I do myself, then I tell my students. And sometimes I feel very bad because though now we are expressing that I am giving speech before even English, but whenever we sit in the staff room, we speak in Marathi. That is Marathi, no proud of Marathi. But even our students in your college, they are demanding, sir, express in Marathi, express in Hindi. Simple question, but students are telling you yesterday. I really, sir, yesterday only I asked students simple question. Why is new partner admitted? So why your parents are admitted in the school? Is it a simple question? Why is your parent admitted in school? Reason there. 3 times I repeat question. Student says, sir, I don't understand question. What can we do? So these things are, suppose not track one. See an English story. There are 100 stories. You can download such apps. So you will get more benefit. Now you have 50% ability given by nature and 50% insistence is required. Chitta we call. Nature has given us 50%. 50% we have to do. That we can just say, किसी चीज को अगर सच्चे दिल से चाहे, थोड़ा किसी चीज को अगर सच्चे दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने जुट जाती है. Remember that. And now I will conclude this lengthy guest lecture with the good thoughts of Swami Vivekananda. You must have perseverance. When to succeed, you must have tremendous will. I will drink the ocean says pursuing soul. ताणलेला आत्मा, we can say. I can, at my will, mountains will crumble up. Have that sort of energy. Have that sort of will. You will reach the goal. You will reach the goal. Thank you once again giving me such a opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for motivating our students and sharing your own experience with them. Thank you so much. Now I request our president of this program, Honorable Srimati Rohini Chindalkar Madam, to address our students and motivate them.
माननीय व्यासपीठ व्यासपीठावरील आजचे प्रमुख पाहुणे श्री SP पाटील सर, सगळ्यांच्या परिचयाचे, तसेच तुमचे सहकारी विद्यार्थी, कथाकार ज्यांनी आपल्या कथा सांगितलेल्या आहेत, ते तिन्ही विद्यार्थी, सर्व उपस्थित शिक्षक बंधू भगिनी, आज तिन्ही मुलांनी कथा चांगल्या सांगितल्या, पण तरी सुद्धा फार छोट्या वाटल्या मला. आठवीचीच मुलं आहेत ना. एक परुळेकर निखिल 7वीचा आहे, बाकी दोन्ही मुली 8वीच्या आहेत. ठीक आहे, 7वी 8वी 9वी काहीतरी असेल, पण थोड्या कथा मोठ्या असायला हव्या. आमची 4थीची मुलं ह्याच्यापेक्षा मोठ्या मोठ्या कथा सांगतात, आणि कथा सांगायची आहे, गोष्ट सांगायची आहे, ती स्वतःच्या भाषेत सांगायला हवी, स्वतःच्या शब्दात सांगायला हवी. पाठांतर करून तुम्ही जर गोष्ट सांगणार असाल तर मध्ये जरा आठवले नाही तर त्या गोष्टीचा अर्थ जो असतो तो चांगल्या प्रकारे तुम्हाला समजत नाही. आणि म्हणून कधीही गोष्टी पाठ करायच्या नाही, 2-3 वेळा वाचायच्या, आरशासमोर उभं राहायचं आणि ती गोष्ट आपण आरशासमोर बघून सांगायची, म्हणजे मग तुमच्या ती डोक्यामध्ये गोष्ट फिट होते. गोष्टी आहे, तात्पर्य काय आहे हे आधी लक्षात घ्यायचं. या गोष्टीमध्ये अर्थ काय, आपल्याला काय मुलांना सादर करायचंय, काय सांगायचंय, या गोष्टींना काय उद्बोधन करायचं आहे, हे शिक्षकांनी आधी त्या विद्यार्थ्याला सांगायचं. हे अशीशी गोष्ट आहे, अशा या 2 विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी आहे, किंवा यातनं आपल्याला मुलांना हे सादर करायचं आहे, तर शिक्षकांनी आधी ती गोष्ट स्वतःच्या भाषेमध्ये विद्यार्थ्यांना सांगायची. गोष्ट लिहून द्यायची नाही किंवा गुगलवर शोधायला सांगायची नाही. मग ती मुलं काय करतात, ती गोष्ट लिहून घेतात आणि नुसतं पाठ करत राहतात. इथे येईपर्यंत, स्टेजवर येईपर्यंत त्या मुलाच्या हातात कागद असतो आणि ती कागद त्यांचा आम्ही पाहिलं मगाशी थरथरत असतो हात त्यांचा. असं नको व्हायला, अशा गोष्टी सांगायच्या नाहीये. त्या स्वतःच्या भाषेत, स्वतःच्या शब्दात सांगायच्या. तुम्हाला काय गोष्ट कळली हे तुम्ही स्वतःला सांगायचं. आपण रस्त्याने जाताना एखादा अपघात घडला तर आपण घरी येऊन सांगतो, आई असा अपघात झाला, मी पाहिला, डोळ्यांनी पाहिला, 2 गाड्यांची टक्कर झाली, एक सायकलवर जात होता, एक स्कूटरवर जात होता, बाजूने 2 मुलं जात होती. हे जसं आपण आपल्या शब्दात सांगतो त्यामुळे आपल्या चेहऱ्यावर भाव येतो, आणि मग ती जी घटना आहे, ती जी गोष्ट आहे, त्या गोष्टीतला जो संदर्भ आहे तो सगळ्यांपर्यंत पोहोचतो. नुसती गोष्ट पाठ करायची नाही हे लक्षात ठेवा. आता आपल्याकडे मराठी मीडियमला 1ली ते 4थी, 1st to 4th फक्त 47 विद्यार्थी आहेत, शिक्षक आहेत. तरी त्या शिक्षकांनी 1 आठवडा कथाकथन स्पर्धा सादर केली. 47 विद्यार्थ्यांना त्यांनी 7 दिवस 7 कथा सांगितल्या, 7 दोन्ही 14 कथा सांगितल्या. 3 मुलं पण नव्हती, 2 मुलं होती प्रत्येक दिवशी. म्हणजे केवढ्या मोठ्या कथा होत्या. आता ते मातृभाषेत, स्वतःच्या मराठी भाषेत त्यांनी सांगितली. म्हणून नेहमी आपण काय म्हणतो की जे शिक्षण आहे ते आपल्या मातृभाषेतून घ्यावं. शिक्षण जर आपण मातृभाषेतून घेतलं नाही तर त्याचा जो शिक्षणाचा जो गाभा आहे तो आपल्याला कळत नाही आणि मग आपल्याला व्यक्त होता येत नाही. म्हणूनच तुमची जर लहान भावंडे असतील तर त्यांना सांगा, आम्ही इंग्लिशमध्ये शिकतो, पण तुम्ही आता इंग्लिशमध्ये शिकू नका, कारण मराठी मीडियमला सुद्धा इंग्लिश हा विषय शिकवला जातो आणि तुम्ही तुमच्या भावंडांना मराठी मीडियमला घाला. मराठीतनं आपल्या कुठली मातृभाषा, नुसतं मराठी म्हणत नाही मी, तुमची साऊथ इंडियन असेल, हिंदी असेल, गुजराती असेल, ज्याची त्याची आपली प्रत्येकाची मातृभाषा जी आपण घरात बोलतो, आई वडिलांसोबत बोलतो, त्याला मातृभाषा म्हणतात आणि ती मातृभाषा आपल्याला चांगल्या प्रकारे अवगत असते आणि मग तुम्हाला समाजामध्ये व्यक्त होताना असा त्रास होत नाही, अशी पोपटकच्ची होत नाही, असं पाठांतर करावं लागत नाही. आपण सहज गोष्ट वाचली, पेपर वाचला की मग आपण ते व्यक्त होतो. एवढंच नाही, तर आपण ज्यावेळेला बाजारात जातो, दुकानात जातो, आई आपल्याला काहीतरी आणायला सांगते, आपण त्या कागदाच्या पुडीतनं काहीतरी आणतो आणि घरी आल्यावर त्या कागदाच्या पुडीमध्ये काय लिहिलंय हा कागद सुद्धा आपल्याला वाचावासा वाटतो, कारण तो आपल्या मातृभाषेशी अवगत असतो, संगत असतो तो, आणि म्हणून आपण तो कागद वाचतो. एरवी आपण कुठलाही कागद वाचत नाही. तर तुम्हाला जर मराठीचा कागद मिळाला तर तुम्ही तो आवडीने वाचणार नाही. आणि मातृभाषेचं शिक्षण महत्वाचं असतं. आज या मुलांनी ज्या कथा सांगितल्या त्या कथा सुद्धा अशाच होत्या की त्यांनी पाठ केलेल्या होत्या आणि म्हणून त्याचा पूर्णपणे गावाचा पण मुलांनाही कळलेला नाही आणि तुमच्यापर्यंत पण तो पोचलेला नाही. म्हणून शिक्षकांनी सुद्धा यापुढे काय करायचं आहे, गोष्ट सांगायची असेल, कथा सांगायची असेल तर मुलाला वाचायला कागद द्यायचा नाही. तुम्ही गोष्ट तयार करा, ती मुलाला सांगा आणि मग तो मुलगा व्यवस्थितरित्या सांगतो. तिघांनी गोष्ट सांगितली, त्याने कवितेची कविता घेऊन त्याने आपली कथा सादर केली. तुम्ही सुद्धा चांगल्या प्रकारे कथा सांगितली. पाटील सरांनी सुद्धा आपलं जे काही आपल्याला जे काही ज्ञान अवगत झालेलं आहे ते ज्ञान कसं होतं हे त्यांनी सांगितलेलं आहे. त्यांनी सांगितलं की मी 12वी पर्यंत मराठी माध्यमातून शिकलो, पण 12वी नंतर मात्र मी इंग्लिश शिकलो आणि इंग्लिश मी रोज अजूनही शिकतो आहे. नवीन नवीन येणारे जे शब्द आहेत ती माझ्या डायरीमध्ये मी लिहून ठेवतो. तर हे देखील तुम्ही करायचे आतापासून. तुम्हाला एवढी माहिती शिक्षकांकडे मिळते, सहकार्य मिळतं आहे, ते बसायचं नाही. आपण येताना आपण सुद्धा आपली वही आणायची, कुठल्या पाहुण्याने काय सांगितलं, त्या पाहुण्यांकडे आपल्याला काय घ्यायला मिळालं याची तुम्ही माहिती लिहून काढायची. शाळेत देखील गेल्यावरती माहिती लिहून काढायची. प्रत्येक दिवशी ज्या ज्या कथा ऐकल्या तुम्ही, त्या त्या कथा कुठल्या दिवशी तुम्ही सांगितल्या त्याची माहिती तुमच्या डायरीमध्ये हवं. आणि शिक्षकांनी सांगायला हवं की तुम्ही आता कार्यक्रम बघायला खाली जाणार आहात तर जाताना तुमची डायरी घेऊन या आणि कुठल्या आज कुठला कार्यक्रम आहे, प्रमुख पाहुणे कोण आले होते, नंतर अध्यक्ष कोण होते, मुलाने कोणत्या कथा सांगितल्या, या कार्यक्रमापासून मला काय ज्ञान मिळालं. नुसतं हा टाइमपास नाही आपण करायचा आहे. आपल्याला यातून काहीतरी शिकायचं आहे आणि आपल्या स्वतःची वैयक्तिक प्रगती करायची आहे. हे जे आपण कार्यक्रम घेतो, हे कथाकथन घेतो आहोत, हे पूर्वी आपण वर्गात घेत होतो, पण आता काय झालेलं आहे, लॉकडाऊन आहे, सगळे वर्ग येतील, सगळी मुलं येतील आणि पहिलं ते सत्र पहिले जे ती पावसाळी असते आणि या पावसाळी त्यामुळे आपण काय करतो, अनेक ह्या ज्या गोष्टी आहेत, ज्या स्पर्धा आहेत त्या आपण वर्गात घेत असतो. ते शुद्धलेखन असेल, कथाकथन असेल, निबंध स्पर्धा असतील, ह्या आपल्या वर्गामध्ये होत असतात आणि त्यातनं आपण मुलांच्या सुप्त गुणांना वाव देतो. मुलांनी हे शिकून पुढे आपली प्रगती करावी ह्या हेतूने आपण हा आठवडा साजरा करतो आहोत. 2 ऑक्टोबर गांधी जयंती आणि तो आठवडा आपण साजरा केला. कारण का की आपण 2 ऑक्टोबरला काय करतो, दरवर्षी आपली शाळेतली सगळी मोठी जी मुलं आहेत ती स्टेशनवर जातात, विभागात जातात आणि सगळी साफसफाई करतात. पण आपण यावेळेला शाळेतच राहून शाळा स्वच्छ केली आणि आपण आपल्या या कथा सादर केल्या आणि मुलांना एक नवीन मार्गदर्शन दिलेलं आहे. बाकीच्या मुलांनी अशाच कथा सादर करायच्या. आमच्याकडे मराठीला एक मुलगी होती, तिला सरांनी एक गोष्ट सांगितलेली होती माकडवालीची, जी कपडे विकायचे आणि ती माकड तिच्याकडनं कशा त्या साड्या पळवतात वगैरे. तिला फक्त सांगितली सरांनी कथा, तिला सांगितली तू लिहून काढ. तिने लिहून काढली आणि नंतर तिने ती कथा स्पर्धेसाठी ती गेली, ती बाहेर तिकडे सादर केली. ती संपूर्ण मुंबईतल्या कथाकथन स्पर्धेमध्ये पहिली आहे. तर अशा प्रकारे तुम्ही शिक्षकांनी सुद्धा मुलांना कथा काढायला सांगू नका. तुम्ही त्या मुलांना कथा वर्गामध्ये सांगा आणि वर्गातली कुठली मुलं ह्या कथा सांगतात ते बघा आणि त्यातनं निवड करा. एखादी 2 मुलं एवढं का, सगळ्या मुलांना संधी मिळाली नुसते बसायचं काम करायचं नाही. तर तुम्ही सुद्धा पुढच्या वेळेला अशाच कथा सांगायच्या आहेत. वर्गात सांगून घ्या, आपल्या क्लासमध्ये सांगून घ्या. एखाद्या दिवस एखाद्या टीचरला येत नाही, मग आपल्याला तो पिरियड मिळतो, डमी पिरियड, मग आपण वर्गात जातो, मुलांनी सांगायचं तुम्हाला कुठल्या कुठल्या गोष्टी आवडतात, काय काय आवडतं ते तुम्ही तुमच्या शब्दामध्ये मांडा, म्हणजे मुलांना मग वाक्यरचना करता येते आणि आपल्याला व्यक्त होतं आणि लक्षपणा येतो. तर त्या ठिकाणी सगळ्या शिक्षकाने आपलं सादरीकरण चांगलं केलं, पण तरी सुद्धा अजून त्या कथा थोड्याशा मोठ्या व्हायला हव्या आहेत. त्या अगदी छोट्या 4वी 3वीच्या वाटता कामा पण हायस्कूलची मुलं आहेत त्या व्हायला हवे. तर त्याच्यासाठी मग 2 मुलं सुद्धा होती, पण ती मुलं आणि ती कथा मुलाने आपण सादर करायला हवी. अशी नुसती पोपटपंची करू नका. विद्यार्थ्यांना काहीतरी चांगलं मार्गदर्शन देऊन चांगले विद्यार्थी घडवा, की त्याला आयुष्यात आठवण राहायला हवी. बाकी सगळा कार्यक्रमाचा नियम उत्तम होता आणि वेळेत कार्यक्रम सुरू झाला. त्याबद्दल तुम्ही जे आयोजक आहेत त्यांना मी धन्यवाद देते आणि माझे 4 शब्द संपवते. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.
Your gesture talking. What is gesture? Gesture means your body language. When body language must be speak. Your words should not speak. Your body language must speak. Second, your voice modulation. Whenever you are saying that story, your voice modulation should be ups and downs. That is very important. And the third, your facial expression. Your facial expression shows whether you have rectified that story or whether you have understand that story. That is very important. So keep this 3 things in your mind whenever you are presenting your story. Good afternoon to everyone. Myself Sandhya Mishra over here presenting my vote of thanks. On behalf of Anyo Shikshan Sanstha, I just want to present my vote of thanks. First of all, I would like to thank our today's President, Honorable Srimati Rohini Rai. Thank you, Madam, for guiding our students and providing a motivational speech to them. I would also like to thank our today's chief guest, Shri Sakaram Patil sir. Thank you, sir, for guiding our students and motivating them. I would like to thank our 3 little stars who has presented their story with their morals, Nikhil Salmatkar, Nuko Tandal and Shivani Dubey. I just want to give my special thanks to the organizer of this program, Honorable Srimati Rohini Rai Madam, for organizing this Katha Kathan program. I just want to thank Ganesh Sawant sir for present and their team who has presented the welcome song. Thank you, sir, for your team for presenting the welcome song. I just want to thank our today's anchor Infana Mix. I just want to thank our today's introductor Preeti Singh Mix for giving an introductory speech. I just want to thank all the sections of principals, HMs, teachers, technical teams, board decorators, invitation card makers. Thank you to each and one and all. Not only them, all the students who have connected with us through online and offline this Katha Kathan program. Stay connected with us and stay learning with us. Last but not least, thank to each and everyone. I just want to say one more thing. Tomorrow will be the 5th day of our program. Stay connected with us, stay learning from us. Our students are going to present a beautiful story with their morals, and our new guiders are going to guide with you how to say again the new stories. With the permission of our today's president, I conclude this program over here. Thank you.